day, Counter-Strike people. How you doing? So, to be honest with you, for quite some time now, I've actually been anticipating some changes in the armory. New collection, new skins to do barders on. You get the idea. I even prepared one of my accounts by adding so much extra funds because they're pending that it went over the limit, and then some. But that was like a month ago. So anyway, still haven't seen any changes with the armory, even though they kind of alluded to it. But it's, of course, we do have the Cologne stickers to chase after, and things have like completely changed, which I'm sure you're fully well aware of. So it's tokens now. So I'm on CS skins. Let's just go to Cologne stickers because it's going to be... It's hard to say, but is it hard to figure out a price to offer for these stickers now? Because they are dynamically priced. So if you don't fully understand, if they keep getting bought and bought and bought, the price goes higher and higher and higher. And if they're not being bought as much, their price goes down. What? So just to also quickly point this out as well, there's also a difference with like the passes. So $10 for the regular pass, I get to take part in the pick'ems, and I get rewarded with some tokens. And of course, with those tokens, you can then straight up just buy the stickers. So you don't purchase the stickers with your wallet in Counter-Strike. No, there's a brand new currency they've made, which I'm sure many people are pleased about. Anyway, there was the option here for the plus 900 tokens, but I was like, what happens if they put these on discount? Because we don't have capsules anymore. And with every major, after a good 2 or 3 weeks, once it's finished, they'll then do a 75% discount, wouldn't they? Now, recently it's been like a month or two. But anyway, point still remains, we would have a 75% discount. Is that still going to apply here? Does that make this not really worth it? If we were to find out that you could get cheaper tokens or get more tokens per $1, I don't know. But we're going to find out about this, aren't we? Because this is completely brand new. So, if I could just quickly hop in game and quickly go over that as well. Here's my pick'ems. I'm sure I'm going to fail. But hopping back out of here, let's go ahead and just quickly see. So if I were to go ahead and look for these actual stickers, chat, just go to store, and let's go through here, and there you go. So, the prices have changed once again. And, you know, you do get a nice little preview. You do get a good look and just to see, oh, yeah, no, they look quite shiny and whatnot. But the price of these, really? And, you know, in comparison to how things were before, this is pretty stupid. Yes. So what might be an easier way to approach in figuring out what might be a decent price to offer all of these skins? Well, let's go ahead and help you out with that. So, of course, I always point out, if you want to get the links for everything, csgoskins.gg will help you out. So, like, even for the passes, if I hover over this, click it, and then click on Steam, I now have the link for the Cologne 2026 viewer pass. And yes, you can do barders and that if you so wish. And, of course, if I go back, if I go to the viewer pass plus 900 tokens on Steam, click that link, I also have the link for that as well. Cool. So, if I could just quickly close them, hop back here to the main page. Of course, we have Cologne stickers. There you go. Now, if you want to search specifically to only search for like the Holos and whatnot, you're more than welcome to do that. But yes, you're going to have to go to each individual stickers, or sticker, whatever, you get the idea. Holo, gold, certain autographs, and you're going to have to start picking out what ones you want to chase after. But you also now need to figure out, how am I going to figure out a decent price? Now, of course, in the past, we have discussed this many times, but of course, it's different now. So, unfortunately, my preparing for a Counter-Strike major, it's kind of redundant. Although preparing for it and approaching it and whatnot, I mean, it's still fairly similar. But, yeah, I guess we're doing things differently now. So, cool. Understood. So, back over to here. You can figure out the stickers that you want to chase after, but in the back of your head, we still kind of have to accept that there's a possibility that some way, somehow, there's going to be something adjacent to a 75% off. Now, if that doesn't happen, okay, the game's changed. So, all right, cool. I've noticed 2 websites, and there might be more, and in the future there might be plenty more, but I've noticed 2 websites that seem to be keeping track of everything nicely and it's not too hard to just search for names, see the current price, and work around that. So, yep, we have volatileskins.com, and, well, there you go, you can see that. And then, of course, over to here, cs2tokens.com. IEM Cologne 2026. I'll probably go ahead and link both of them in the description of this video. But yes, they're quite literally like showcasing everything to you. Like this particular website, it's showing you the most recent interesting changes that have happened based on like highest gains. And of course, drops. Oh boy. But if I refresh, has updated. There you go. It's updated. So, okay. This is going to help us out a lot. Now, if I could actually click these stickers, would it give me the Steam Market page as well? That would be absolutely amazing. It doesn't look like it gives me the actual... see, that would be cool, but they don't seem to do that. If I click this, will it do it? I can easily navigate to the Holo one as well. So, yeah, it's showing you the changes to the price that have happened over the past, like, few days, because, of course, this has only been up for a few days. But that is going to be super helpful for all of you. You can now work around figuring out a decent price to offer for this. But in the past, I've said this many times, you can always do a short-term buy order and a long-term buy order. Now, long-term buy order you probably want to do first. In theory, if we're going to have 75% discount, you kind of want to look at this sticker and think, okay, so if we're to apply a 75% discount to this, oh, here we go, we've got to do math now. I guess you could probably put down, in terms of my currency here, I'll probably offer like £10. Because in theory... 37.5, deduct that from like 50. I could do a £10 barter, or maybe I'll go to like £8. Yes. Now let's just imagine that was dollars. You'd understand. Yeah. So same would apply. So okay, I could do that. But if I want to do like short term, I kind of want to work around this. I want to see how things have changed recently, and where's it been for like the past few days? All over the place. So if it's looking a bit too ridiculous, maybe it's probably wise to not even do a short-term buy order. Maybe you might want to just avoid doing any sort of strong, bigger price buy order because you never know what might happen. And of course, we've known about this for a very long time. If a team happens to play very good, suddenly everybody wants to buy their stickers. If a team suddenly plays real bad, vice versa. And that can apply to certain players as well. So, yep, donk stickers on top, very valuable. But, of course, you can look at various other people. And if I could just start looking around, because I want to start looking at some teams. So, how do you search specifically for teams? I search for Natus. There you go. And if we just have the one page, am I able to navigate? There you go. So, if you click this, and then from their teams, you can also look for the players. You can see their stickers as well. That's super helpful. So, volatile skins, that's pretty sweet. The one annoying thing, though, is I don't know how to get the Steam link from here. I don't think it offers it to you, and that's a problem. Also, on this particular website, as you can see, I can change the currency. I should have done that originally. But it does tell you how much it costs for 100 tokens in your currency. For me, it's 75 pennies. For the Americans, I believe it's 99 cents or $1. It's probably 99 cents. Anyway, yeah, so you can see that. Cool. Right. So then over to here with the CS2 tokens. If I were to go ahead and just look over to here, so I've got top gainers. Now is this like fully up to date? I'm led to believe. Oh, there you go. Past 24 hours. Wow, that went up in price quite a bit. And then you got this, yeah. So up, wow, almost 400%. So that's cool. But again, if I just wanted to search for Natus, there you go. I have all the Natus stickers right here. And, well, I think I've also got the team players as well. So if I go ahead and look at the Holo, am I able to, like, switch over to the other one and whatnot? It doesn't have that option. Do I have the ability to go to the Steam Market from here? It appears to not have that option. Dang. But it's also nice, and the visuals are nice. So, yeah, cool. So it's also keeping track. So if I could just quickly move my head, or rather, if I could just hide it, you'll also notice it's informing me of the prices that will be visible on Buff 163, Steam Market, and Skinport. But, of course, these aren't, like, tradable yet. So, yeah, in time, you'll get all the extra information. So, cool. Only prices through CS2 at the moment based on tokens, but that will change as time goes on. So, that's cool. That's nice. So, I need to use these websites a lot more. I certainly do. Because, again, at the end of the day, the only way to get the links is if I use csgoskins.gg. Now, there's probably other websites, but this is the one that's been doing good for me at the moment, as of recent. So, cool. I've got a lot to chase after. Or rather, I've got a lot to figure out if I want to chase after it. You get the idea. Now, if we could just remind everybody, considering that this update for the stickers, it went through last Thursday, right? More specifically, where Valve is based. So that's, oh, here we go. Wait, just Google it. Where is Valve HQ? I've done this many times. Bellevue, Washington. So what I'm going to do is Bellevue, Washington time now. It'll probably give me the time zone. There you go. Cool. So that's their time zone. GMT -7. Right. So when it's midnight, Thursday going into Friday, so that would be the 28th going into the 29th. Once it's midnight over there, boom, that's when we make a move. That's when we jump in. That's when we do the barders, okay? So remember that. It always rounds up to the next midnight and then 7 days from there. So you've got time, but by the time this video's out, yeah, the people watching won't be able to do that. Chat, this is me telling it to you. Chat, say hello, how you doing? So you've got to start looking around now and figure out what stickers you want to chase after. Remember, chat, I know the prices are a bit all over the place. That's true. Like I just noticed Team Liquid there. Let me just go ahead and look at that. So if I could search for Liquid, yep. Let's see how those stickers are currently looking. That's $100+. Really? I mean, with all due respect, that does look nice and shiny. Oh boy. And again, I can also change this to USD. So USD. All right, that's okay, cool. Right. So, well then, I'm not sure if everything's going to be a-okay in the future. I'm sure you've seen the state of Counter-Strike as of recent. The whole economy's kind of gone a bit funny. It's gone a bit... anyway, overall, the value of a lot of things have gone down. Chances are people are probably feeling the need to sell a lot just to get some extra funds, just to be able to get all these tokens, just to be able to chase after these stickers. That probably is the answer. But without a doubt, a $1 barter can't really do that much harm. Again, I'm not sure what's going on in regards to tokens and the possibility of a 75% discount or a 75% extra batch of tokens if you're for $1. Don't know. We'll find out soon enough. But it doesn't hurt to just try and put down a lowball buy order. It honestly couldn't hurt. I use 2 accounts for buy orders, and you'll probably see that in a bit. Yes, you will. But it doesn't hurt to just offer a little thing. And if it doesn't work out, you know, leave it for about half a year. If it honestly looks as if you're never going to buy anything, you can just remove them. Doesn't really hurt. But sometimes, weird, strange things happen. And then, well, there you go. Suddenly you're magically picking these up for a super cheap price. It has happened quite a lot for me in the past. I wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't successful. Now, here's a good question as well. Considering this whole weird system, you know, all this, yeah. Are people engaging and buying more stickers than normal? Or are they looking at this and just thinking, well, a lot of people just going to wait until they're on the Steam market? Are we going to end up with like a Paris situation where there's far too many of these stickers in circulation? Or are we going to end up with like the complete opposite, where, because this is the first instance of doing it this way, people just don't really know how to engage, they're not really sure, and then we end up with significantly less? What do you reckon? Got no idea, but it's a learning experience. It's a learning experience. So, chat, I don't blame you if you're confused. I heard that Valve liked to comment on X about a sticker removal tool. If they do that, anyway, and then there's the whole situation in being able to make your skins souvenirs now. I mean, don't even get me started. Oh, boy, oh dear. So, all right, that's cool. Anyway. I'm not really sure how things are going to go, but it doesn't hurt to just try, okay? And you might not even be the fastest. I'm aware of all the clankers, the beep boops. You know what? I can't say the word because apparently YouTube doesn't like it. Anyway, I know they tend to be very, very, very quick. But are they putting down the right types of prices? We don't know. The people who set those up probably don't know. This is a new experience. So, hey, I'm here recording this. I'll be showcasing to you what it looks like. We'll see how that is. Now, before all this happened, I actually prepared one of my accounts. I actually managed to make it go over its Steam balance limits. So, if I could just quickly show it to you right now. Boom. So, you might notice I have £1,720. You probably don't know how good the pound sterling currency is. Don't worry about that. Just know that my maximum is supposed to be £1,700. You're over it. Yeah, no. Because if you manage to find a skin that when you sell it, it instantly gives you pending, oh, you can stack pending. So that means you can kind of go well over the limit, and yeah, because it keeps it separate. It keeps it like hidden away, and you don't have like any money you can spend extra instantly. But after about 2 days, when it checks the sales and makes sure it's totally fine, it puts it onto the account, and it doesn't care if it goes over. So I've actually prepared for this beforehand, like a month or so ago, because again, I was under the impression we're going to have some sort of armory update at some point. So I want to go ahead and showcase that to you, because a lot of you might be very curious to see how that works and just to see how it is, because I actually managed to have over £1,850 in this account, but after waiting a month and with various other builders I have from other games and whatnot, chipping away at the funds, it has managed to go below, lesser, but still above my limit. And of course, having more to work with in terms of funds means the more builders you can do, which I'm sure a lot of you are probably going to be pretty curious about. So let's go back to the past and showcase to you what I did. Good day, Counter-Strike people. How you doing? So in regards to this tweet here, you'd have reason to believe that we're probably about to see some brand new skins, some brand new collections being introduced to Counter-Strike, and you might think, oh wow, I might want to go ahead and do some buy orders. Yeah. But you need to make sure you've got enough funds. You need to make sure that you can actually do a decent amount of buy orders. Oh. Well, in theory, right now you'd want to sell some things. That'd make sense, wouldn't it? True. But I've just noticed something that I've never actually properly showcased to people, and I get the feeling you could probably learn from this. And when you know something big's about to come out, you can prepare your accounts to have more funds than the maximum you should normally have. So let's now switch over to here, because I want to quickly show you this account. It currently has £1,550. Pound sterling is my currency, and the maximum I should be able to have is £1,700, okay? So 1,550, maximum is 1,700. But I'm sure many of you are fully well aware, quite a lot of people happen to like inflating the value of certain skins. I'm sure you've seen this yourself. I'm sure you've noticed, well, I mean, take a look over to here. Oh, look at all of my factory new 27 USPs. For some strange reason, they're now selling for $13 a piece. Maybe a little bit more than that, but the point still remains. Is that normal? Probably not. But you also might notice, because these prices are a bit strange, a bit abnormal, by default, Steam's like, you know what, I'm just going to make that pending. And you know what, that's fine. That's fine. It can be in pending for a while. As you'll see, it stacks up over to here, and as you'll notice when I refresh, it still notices that I only have 1,550, but technically speaking, I actually have 1,592, okay? But it's still 1,550. I can still sell up to £150 worth of stuff if I wanted to. In theory, so now I'm going to quickly hop out of here, I could go ahead and still sell more of my USPs. And if they all keep having pending, well then, I might be going over the limit. So this is something you can prepare for if you're in such a position. And I can sell some other things. I got various bits and bobs and whatnot. If I really wanted to, I could sell my sandbox things. No, I need those. I need all of those. I need spares. Anyway, I could consider, Ruskins if I want to. But the idea is, why not try and stack the pending up a little bit more? So with great help from my extensions, that being Steam Inventory Helper and Augmented Steam, I can look at this. I can see all of them in order of price and whatnot. And I bought these with buy orders ages ago. Look at the prices of them now. Whew. But same can be said with those USPs. I bought them for like 50 pennies each. Now I'm selling them for about 20 times the price. I mean, hey, I'm not complaining. But yeah, let's go back over to here. So I still have a stack of them left. And I think I will go ahead and sell these as well. So let's go ahead and do just that. So first things first, let's just acknowledge the highest barter right now is £9.72. If I had to go ahead and show that in USD. So let's go ahead and do just that. There you go. Again, thank you to Steam Inventory Helper. I can now show this. Yeah, it's $13. If I could also showcase the prices recently, I don't think that's normal. Now, I certainly hope there isn't an actual legitimate reason as to why this is so high in price. I certainly hope I don't regret it. But hey, again, I bought them for like not that much. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to take that profit and I'm going to put it towards brand new potential endeavors and adventures to earn even more profit. Yes, yes. Stay positive. So, yep, let's go ahead and get some sales in. So, back to my currency, GBP, £9.72. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to select these. I'm going to select that, going to select that, going to select that. Going to select this. And, yeah, I'm going to try and avoid the 0.02s. Yeah, okay, cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and do 9.72. Yep, £8.46 after tax. Boom. Let's get that in. And now I play the waiting game. Yeah, I'll press OK for all of them. Whoops. So, yeah, that's all good. And now back over to here. So pending was £42.40, but now it's going to stack again. Oh, I zoomed in too much. Sorry. So, yeah, let's now wait for that to go through the motions. Let's see if the sales actually go through. So, again, refresh. You'll see it's in the pending position. Oh, no, it went through straight away. Ta-da! 84. I can still sell up to £150 worth of things, skins, cosmetics. I could continue selling more Counter-Strike things. I could sell some sandbox things if I really wanted to. TF2, Dota, you get the idea. But whatever happens, that will then be added onto it afterwards. And just to remind you, pending can take up to about 2 days. Yep, there you go, it says it right there. 1 to 2 days. That's fine. Because if you're fully well aware, when you purchase something in Counter-Strike, you have to wait 7 days, don't you? So, all right, cool. That's fine, you know. I'm not in a rush, but I can prepare. I can make sure I'm in such a wonderful position that I could probably do up to about, I don't know, I could probably do like $5,000 worth of barters. I could get in that position. So, just to point out right now, I have £1,630, I believe, something around there. That means if I were to consider my total barter amount at the moment, I could probably do just over $2,000 worth. No, that's £2,000 hedge. $2,500 worth. Yep. But if I keep selling inflated skins like these USPs, I will just keep on stacking pending more and more and more. This is a strategy a lot of people can do. It's just you have to be in a very interesting position. You have to have skins like this that just randomly that price for some reason. I don't know why it's that. I'm not complaining. So, thanks, China. But now I'm in this sort of position. I'm especially prepared now for what we eventually see being added. And apparently it's some sort of Arabic theme skins. I mean, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, stacking pending, very helpful, very handy. Yep, look at what Tipshot says there. So, Armory's last chance has been there for 30 plus days. Gotta be intentional. We'll see. So, at the very least, this will put me in a very interesting position. Obviously, the extra funds I had has shrunk down a fair bit, but I still have a little bit more. It's fine. I won't cry about it. I might cry about it. Anyway. So, if we're aware of something like a potential brand new Armory update happening, or of course, a new tournament on the horizon, there'll definitely be new stickers and whatnot. You can figure out a skin you might have that's selling for a pretty weird price. You could work with that. You could make a few sales. There's been a lot of manipulated skins recently. I'm just going to point that out. And you could put yourself in a very, very interesting position. But unfortunately, I had to wait over a month to finally be able to barter something with Counter-Strike. Anyway, cool. Well, I mean, I did buy all of the music kits, but yeah, whatever. Right, so, cool. That's nice. We'll see how that goes. But I should also point out, I've also kept track of the amount of barters I already have on this particular account. Now, what I should do is I should also make sure I'm fully up to date. So there you go, £1,720. If I, in theory, because this is how the barter system works, If I times 10 on this, that'd be £17,200. The total amount of buy orders I have add up to £15,305. So this times 10, deducted by this, would probably equal to around £2,000. It'll be a little bit less, but something around that. That is the amount that I can offer for buy orders. That's probably equal to about $2,500. Oh. So, okay, cool. Now, if you're a little bit confused about that, consider watching this video over here. It was the very first video I ever made, but this quite literally will teach you about buy order mechanics on the Steam market. Consider skipping ahead to the buy order priority system and then listening in regards to the buy order bottlenecks. Both of those chapters would be very insightful. Right? So, cool. So, yeah, I'll say it again. This is like a new experience. I'm not really sure what to expect. Maybe I lowball too low and I just end up with nothing. Or I'll say it once again. Simply trying is good enough. Being reasonably fast enough should still work out all right. But again, if we don't see as many stickers this year, maybe it'll amount to nothing. Or maybe I managed to pick up something super valuable in a year's time. That's happened quite a lot. I'd still be happy with that. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to skip ahead. I'm going to showcase to you when I do the buy orders, literally the second they become marketable. And hopefully I'm a lot more better organised with a lot more tabs ready. I need to figure out what I want to chase after. I need to figure out in my head what I want to offer. Again, what do I have available to help me out with such a thing? Oh yeah, I've got volatile skins and I've also got CS2 tokens. I can see what the prices have been recently. I could also consider if there's ever possibility like a 75% off. I'll work around that as well. You get the idea. So, all right, cool. Let's now skip ahead and showcase the buy orders. All right, it's early, so I can't be super loud. There's a reason why I recorded most of the yapping 2 nights ago compared to now. As you can see, it's almost midnight where Valve is located. Where I am, it's early in the morning. And all I've been doing is just double checking prices from the past. And what I've done, because in the past I used a notepad, literally on here on my PC. Nope, this time I've got a notepad in front of me. That's what I'm doing. Instead of like clicking and looking, I just lift this up. There you go. Then I type the price. That'd be faster. That's faster. I've only sort of managed to figure out prices for the Holos. For everything else, I think I'll just do like $1 and $2. That's it. I don't know what to expect. I know there's a big discussion to be had, but the fact that it's not straightforward getting these stickers, well, it is. It's just they're all kind of higher in price. We've definitely had that discussion for sure. Yes, yes, yes. How are they going to implement a discount? Surely it's going to happen, right? So I've just gone through my usual, where I'll look at the previous instances of a sticker. So right now I'm just figuring out FlyQuest. I'll look for its lowest point, and that actually is right now. Just goes to show how well things are at the moment. And then over to here, yep, pretty much the same thing. Right now is the bad time. And for me, it looks as if I could probably put down like a £2 buy order, like a $2.50 buy order. That seems to be safe. Also, double check the sticker itself. That is a very nice shiny green. Okay, yeah, I'll probably put down like £2. Again, I have no idea how low it's going to go. This whole system, brand new, but it is a learning experience. Unfortunately, that might lead to mistakes. Unfortunately, that's the best way to learn. I'm not fully motivated, but I'll try. Now, as you also might notice, with this account in particular, oh, look at that. I tried to get some sales in because, well, some buy orders went through. Not fast enough, I'm afraid. I found things to sell, but I just kept getting pending. Oh, no, not now. But then again, I could probably, you know, keep stacking pending, and then I'll be super prepared for the souvenir package. But no, we don't have them anymore. Oh, my plans are ruined. Oh, I don't like the way they're doing things right now. I really don't. Okay, well, I've just got to continue doing this, and by talking to you lot, I've wasted time. Unbelievable. Although, to be honest, the latest stickers I probably don't care that much about. FlyQuest 1.5 and 2.5. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Right, so that's a lot more easier to get through. Now, let's try and do another one. So, I was considering LinQuest because I know stickers they've had in the past have worked out quite alright. Let's quickly go ahead and compare whilst we have some time. Lin. Yep. Thanks, Lin. Actually, no. Holo. There we go. Done. Copenhagen. Good. Budapest. Ugh. But then again, Budapest. I mean, that's not too bad with the colours, but you want to have something consistent. So what we'll do is we'll hop over to here. LinQuest. Is it nice and yellow? It's nice and yellow. But still, take a look at this. What's its lowest point? It's now. Well, sort of now. I mean, okay, what about the Copenhagen one? So we'll go ahead and do the look, get a good look at this. And it's sort of now. Honestly, I think I'll do 150 and 250 for this one as well. That's my currency. So, yeah. Cool. Well, I probably could have prepared a lot better. I wasn't that super motivated, being real with you. Like, I was like, oh, well, here we go, yippee. I mean, I've just done rust skin buy orders. I've been yapping about Sandbox a lot recently. I have no idea what's going on with TF2. Yet here we are. We'll Counter-Strike once again. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Okay. At the end of the day, just giving it a shot, giving it a try, it's better than nothing. You might not be the fastest, but simply taking part, you very likely have a very decent chance. At some point in the future, you'll pick up something for super cheap, and you will be able to flip it for some sweet, delicious profit. And to be honest with you, it's worth a try. It's worth a try. Says the man who looks like he's about to collapse. I'm sorry. I wasn't allowed to sleep. So I'm going to be quiet now. I do apologise, but I have to, because I don't want to wake up the roommates. I'm sorry. So it's almost midnight. Let's get nice and ready. So, where are we starting? Good question. I have been looking on CS Skins. I've actually figured out how to search specifically. So here you go. Team, exotic, highest price. Boom. Nice visual. That has been super helpful. Thank you very much, csgoskins.gg. And, yep, 8 o'clock in the morning for me. Midnight where Valve HQ is. How many buy orders? THUNDERdOWNUNDER. Let's go first. Come on, THUNDERdOWNUNDER. I probably have like 10,000 buy orders now, my luck. The robots know exactly what's going to be. Yeah, oh, come on, robots. Hedge. It is the right time, right? Yeah. I mean, they do have the D lowercase. That's intentional though, isn't it? Right? Are we questioning everything right now? Oh, don't make me turn on the beta. Oh, come on. Surely it would have turned up by now. Okay, something weird there. Okay, what about here? Oh, there you go. 500 bar orders. I feel like I've missed out on that. Waiting for a stupid bar order to happen. No. I already did a bar order. I did a... Okay, yeah, it's in now, so I won't have... No, I don't want to buy one. I want to buy plenty. Oh, no. What am I doing? Oh, no. Okay, it's all gone bad. It's terrible. I'm so sorry. Right, the whole experience is ruined. Still not working. Let's go for Thunder Holo. This is weird. It's right there. They... What? What's different? They put a space in it. CSGOskins.gg, you ruined it for me. And even the bots didn't realise. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. So it looks like a lot of people screwed up because, as you'll notice, there's not that many barders. Okay, let's go over to here. I didn't prepare for this section. Okay. Let's go here. Let's give that a shot. You're not going to give me any weird issues, right? You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I've definitely done a practice barder on you. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So I don't like doing barders on the new one. Let's turn that off. Right, back over to here. So that's annoying, but hey, maybe we weren't so bad there. Falcons. So for this one, £1.50. You know, I'll add an extra 2 pennies because I like myself. Right, I'm offering 25, or requesting 25. Astralis Holo. Okay, that hasn't got anything yet. Double check again. Oh, moving on. Team Spirit. That's a nice looking holo. No, okay, yes. Gonna just do this. Alright then, cool. Talu. Fairly reliable. Big fan base. I was just doing a single pound. Right. Astralis. Is there something wrong with your spelling? I hope not. Right, what I also want to do is do second barders, but let's just quickly get through this. So that's got barders already laid down. Gamer Legion. I said I was going to do 88 pennies and £1.66. Right, let's start saving. Switching over to here. So copy. Paste. And honestly, this is what I'm going to do for like the next hour. Again, simply trying. Puts you in a very good spot. I'm casting my rod. And fingers crossed in the future I end up picking up something. And I'm very happy. Here's hoping. So, yeah. This is literally it. It's probably not the most exhilarating experience. But, we're doing it. We're doing it. FlyQuest. Did I do? No, Falcons. Whoops, sorry. I looked at a green sticker a minute ago. The brain not work good. £2.50. Will I regret it? Probably. Don't say it that way. I mean, it comes across as odd. Too late. I'm ruined. There you go. Now it's appeared. Wow. Must have been glitched. So you get the general idea. I might skip ahead when we get to autographs and whatnot. So that took me a while. That was annoying. Unfortunately, CSGO skins, reliable, but there's still mistakes that happen. But it seems to have affected everybody. Because by the time I realised I could just search for it, there's only like 100 barders on it. And so far, that's pushing up to $20. To be honest with you, I was expecting a lot more. Not too many people getting involved. Or is it just this in particular? I look over to here to Team Liquid. I mean, you know what? I was expecting a lot more people turning up today. I'm quite surprised. I guess people just aren't really sure how things are going to turn out. Anyway, Sinners here. Yeah. This wasn't fully capitalised on CSGO skins, so I had to search for this. I got a barter down. Right, time for the auto holos. I think I'm just not going to request that much because I know I'm late. I know I am late, very late. But then again, not too many people have jumped in. I don't know how low that's going to go. Stonk though. I don't think they'll get that low. Cast a rod. Give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I'm only going to request 10 because I don't think I have that much Steam Wallet available left. Or rather, by order allowance. If you know, you know. Right, anyway. Wow. Okay. I think I was worthy of a good buy order. Make it sound as if you're doing a nice thing for him. Right. So put this down. 10 of each with these three. You get the idea. And I'll just copy, go to this account. Again, if I prepared all the barters here, I guess it would have been faster. Or maybe simply doing it this way is faster. Now I'll go ahead and put down like a $3.5 barter. Yes. Again, 10 again. Sweet. Back over to here. It's just this constantly, over and over. It's so fun. But if I pick up one of these for super cheap in the future, who's going to complain? It won't be me. I'll be happy. Very happy. I want to be happy again. Cool. 26 minutes in. Now for gold stickers. Team gold stickers. Gold team stickers, they go down in price quite badly now, don't they? What's the smart thing to do? I can see it goes down to $4 pretty quickly. You know what? Let's just quickly go look at the previous Vitality Golds. Okay, let's also, search them by price. Lowest first. Armagh, Paris, Austin. Doesn't seem to go below a certain point. Where's Austin? There it is. Budapest. They're perfectly fine gold stickers. You're a perfectly fine gold sticker. Not too crazy. Can't go wrong with a £1 buy order. Oh. I want to turn... Oh, no. I requested one by accident. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I need to go turn on my useful extensions. So let me just quickly go ahead and do just that. I mean, we'll see. It doesn't hurt to try. I'm not sure if I'm going to regret that, but we're giving it a shot. So Natus. Yeah, that's got a lot of $10 barters there, and above, like 11, 12 almost. Well then, same thing. Yeah, I think I'll just go up to $2 and see what happens next. Now, again, all I've got to do is just look at the past. Natus, gold. Lowest price first. Yeah, Austin, Budapest, the cheapest ones. That's basically the same price I just offered. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll hold on to them. I'll wait. I'll sell at some point in the future. Yeah, that'll do. I'll be fine with that. Now, I am being slow. I'm very slow right now. I am low energy. If you're faster and you did that, you very likely will be picking up a bunch of these and succeeding. But again, are we even going to have a discount? It's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Anyway, let's skip ahead after we're done with this. That was a bit faster than expected. Some of the stickers just aren't appearing whatsoever. So, some did. Not all of them. Uh-oh. Yeah. Oh, Sinners is going to be wrong, isn't it? Lowercase there. But I search Sinners. Cologne. No, okay. Well, what you do is you just change Holo to gold. Boom. Now we have the proper buy order link prepared. Yep. So not this. This. Vision? No. Oh, guess we're going to go look at the autographs. Oh my, wow. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and offer this. Yes, I'll buy 2. Over to here, Zaiwu. I'm going to go offer for 2. Yep. How cheap has yours got in the past? Let's quickly go ahead and check. Gold. Price. Shanghai was the cheapest. Copenhagen, yeah, I don't think this is worse than Shanghai. Nah. Yeah. Well, seems nobody cared to chase after it, and I was so fast I put down another buy order. Oh, someone tried to buy it for 9 pennies. I mean, if you want to. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well, seems I was fast enough to correct my mistake. What could have been a mistake? I'm not sure if I'm offering a decent, correct price for Jam Young. I don't want to make a big mistake, do I? No. Trust me. If there's an opportunity to dump on you, people will dump on you. No Santanas. Still waiting. Maybe I'll probably want to wrap up soon. I'm starting to delete all the golds and whatnot that I've already got a barter on. Bet Boom, no. Mouse, no. Mongols, I did a super cheap barter for that one. Wow, someone's doing that? Really? Wow. Yeah. Okay. So instead of sitting here and waiting forever, this is probably a good time to wrap up. So I just spent 45 minutes doing how many barders? I guess you could say it's a lot. I guess, yeah. And this is the second account. So I did it on 2 accounts originally. But then I had to switch to this account because the other one ran out of barter allowance. That being the other account that was doing the first barders. It has so many barders now that it basically matches up to the total amount of funds I have times 10. Again, if you don't understand the mechanics with barter limits, you need to watch my special video talking about the Steam market and figuring out like barter by next one. Again, let's just go to my YouTube, and what I'm referencing is the very first video I posted ages ago. This right here, super helpful, and I would have mentioned it already in what will be this video right now. Yeah. So cool. Maybe I'll have to put a chapter for that. So look in the description, scroll down, you see all the chapters. Look for one where I mentioned barter bottlenecks. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I can't talk properly. I really do talk properly anyway. Anyway, yeah. Look at all of that. Look at all of that. It doesn't look like a lot at first glance, but I did have some hiccups, and I did have 2 accounts I was doing barters with. This is going to be a pretty fat video, but all of this is a learning experience, and it's nice to share how everything turned out. So, yeah. I guess that... Oh, I forgot to do a barter in the pass. Does anybody want to do a barter in the pass? Does anybody actually want to do a barter in the pass? That's a good question. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Cologne pass. Cologne pass. Boom. Well, there it is. Do I want to get involved? If they do a discount. What is there to discount, though? True, like, I guess, do they? And over to here, this gives you extra points or tokens. And if they discount the tokens, wouldn't this be redundant? That's the reason why I bought this instead of this. That's going to be pretty interesting. I think I'm going to take a step back and avoid this. Yeah, I'm going to take a step back. Now, my luck, this would be one of the viewer passes that actually goes up in price ridiculously. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just take a look over to here. Viewer pass, and some are cheap, some are very pricey. So as we slowly go right, yep, Berlin, and there you go, Katowice 2019, over $100. Well, there you go. Cool. So one more final look. Anything here? No. I've been like this a lot today. I was the fastest with this, and that was a bit of a surprise. But again, I don't think I'll make a huge, insane profit. I mean, we'll see, but based on what I see here. And, no gold here. Okay, cool. So, that's it. It hasn't even been a full hour since it was midnight, but that's everything. Based on what we learned from this, you can, roll over and pretty much do the same thing based on what we know. We know there should be an armory rotation soon. Are we going to get a case in the armory in the next batch? Or is it just going to be collections? Well, they did announce that, and that would be mentioned in the video where I talk about stacking pending. I can't remember. This needs more sleep. Okay, cool. So, that's it. That's a wrap. thank you very much for watching the video. I greatly appreciate it. Again, hope you learned something. It might be a bit of a fat video, but I think we covered a lot, and I think I could potentially walk away with some sweet, delicious profit. Now, just to quickly go ahead and gloat a little bit, if I could quickly share this and go over to here, what I want to do is point out, yeah, I picked up some cheap Austin stickers. So I picked up this Team Liquid holo, and if it loads up, I'll be able to show it to you. But for some strange reason, it doesn't want to do anything, because extensions on Steam at the moment are... So what's my buy order? About $2. And right now, I mean, it was higher. It was higher. I swear it was higher. I swear. I bought it around here at the beginning of the year. I bought it for about 1/10 of the price. But then things got cheaper and cheaper. So it does work. It does work. Maybe I was just lucky, or maybe I did everything right. I take my chance. I see how it goes. And that tends to work out quite nicely. I wouldn't be here doing it right now if it wasn't. I guess that's the moral of the story. Also, drink lots and sleep lots. Something I haven't been doing a lot of, so... See ya. Bye.